All right, we're talking about young Dolph. He was shot multiple times in LA yesterday.
Crazy.
He is in critical but stable condition. He's going to recover. They're saying that him and Yo Gotti's crew got into an altercation and then shots were fired. So Yo Gotti is a person of interest. Are you guys surprised to be still reading these headlines in 2017?
I'm surprised that it happened on Highland and Hollywood Boulevard.
100%.
Because if you know anything about Highland and Hollywood Boulevard, it's almost like 42nd and Broadway. You understand? It's tourists.
Square.
It's literally like Times Square. So for that to happen there is like crazy. Shout outs to young Dolph. Shout out to young Yo Gotti. I don't know what happened, you know, but I know if sometimes shit happens, you know.
Well, there's some backstory.
Hold on. No, wait. You know, because me and Maino, and this is what I realized we had a good episode. We were kicking it before. You know, Maino, we got to realize me and Maino probably come from the opposite ends of the spectrum.
No problem about it. It's fine.
But I said to him, and I said, listen, Maino, you've had problems with people, but if you're describing to me what that location is at, ain't there's certain places where even if you see somebody you don't like and you have problems, you'd be like, I want to do something, but not here. The fact that it happened there kind of tells me that it's escalated to a point where niggas don't even care about cameras, police. It's wherever I see you.
We've made cool phraseology out of on site. But
some people
it
live by
means
that.
something.
Right.
Like it means, yo, you moving now. I can't, but whenever I see you, because I'm gonna see you, that's when it has to happen. I don't know when I will see you again. It's real unfortunate, and I don't even like talking about street shit up here, so I'm gonna leave it alone. You were giving me all this information of the backstory.
Yeah, it's a very... This
is like a beef that has been going on. But listen, theoretically, you say to yourself, listen, when I see him, it's on. But if I see him there, it's not on. But sometimes, like I told you, emotions, you feel me? And this is not to say who did what, because I don't know about nothing, right?
I don't know nothing.
But, you know, if it was me, sometimes, like, you can't help it. Sometimes it goes down where it has to go down, man.
But so the last time, what happened? It was in Charlotte, right? They shot, 100 to 100 shots at his SUV. Did he survive that as well?
Yeah, so it's really three individuals. By the way, I love all three of their music. You know what I mean? This is unfortunate.
Okay.
The unfortunate part of like people like me who like street music is that it's not only on records. Like shit happens actually in the street.
Indeed.
But Young Dolph, Black Youngster, Yo Gotti, they're three guys from Memphis. There's a problem between all three. Yo Gotti signed Black Youngster. Black Youngster is a young nigga on the label. He said,
How old is he?
I think he's like 24.
Got it.
He went at Young Dolph very publicly in a diss song. The song is fire. But because of that, they ran into each other allegedly. This is all, he got arrested for some shit. Allegedly some vehicles got shot up and all that shit. And from then on, I was like, listen, hopefully they squashed it. But listen, the details of this whole shit, it kind of shows you that this is why the internet's not good. Right. the internet's not good. You know, some of the details, man, like, and again, this is just what has publicly popped up. And the police, of course, they've documented all of this because they're arresting people. They're saying, we have people associated with you getting on Instagram Live, claiming that they were down with it. They locked my man up because they said he was driving a vehicle that was a rental that did a drive of it.
Listen, I just want to talk to the people about incriminating yourself. Like, that's just the part I don't understand, and that's where mixing the streets and the internet gets a little, I don't, it's unfortunate that these are the three names we're gonna hear, Dolph, Yo Gotti, and Black Youngster, because those are the entertainers. Unfortunately, we always hear the entertainer's name, because we don't know Honorage's name. We don't know what's going on.
Right.
It's a shame, it's a shame. Yo Gotti got a single that's hot right now.
Rake It Up shit is so fire.
Which is probably why he's moving around the way I just seen him in LA doing the fucking VH1
Indeed.
shit. So he's moving.
But we live in a time, not to cut you off, we live in a time right now with these two things, these are two different worlds, right? You got the streets, you got the internet. They shouldn't really mix.
It's funny until they mix.
Right. They should never mix. But look at the time that we living in. Like, we judge beef by who types the best.
100%.
Beef is
Or who talks to their phone the best.
yeah, like
100%.
If you
yeah.
We'll get into that
Right.
in the next topic. But yeah.
It's that all time high. I kind of like don't really like it, but I understand we talking to a generation that's growing up in this era. So dudes do some shit in the hood and then get on the internet and basically claim it.
I have a question for you. And this randomly popped in my mind about maybe a month ago. I credit you with keep that same energy. Did you come up with that? Did you
Nah.
make it famous?
No.
Am I bugging?
You told some Brooklyn nigga.
No, that was something that was already. It's popular now to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm talking about years ago when I heard you say
Yeah, but it was
though.
already in the streets. Like keep
I ain't
that
in the streets.
same fucking energy when you see me. You understand? It's basically that's what you basically saying. Like,
Got it.
you know, the shit that you saying the other day, the day we see each other. That's basically what that meant. You know what I mean?
Got it.
But we were saying that a long time ago because that was what niggas was saying already. You know.
This nigga sounds so sincere in what he's saying. You can tell he said it before.
Listen, I called Maino about a year ago. I seen some clip online, right? There's a bunch of fuck shit going on. And then I seen Maino put out a clip, and at the time he was putting out a bunch of clips. And the clip was so full of knowledge and substance, right? So I called this nigga. I don't even call niggas. I called this nigga, I said, yo, that's wild that you're the mayor of like hip hop. You are the fucking OG responsible voice. That's ridiculous if you know this thing. He shouldn't be the nigga kicking knowledge. But I had to commend the nigga. It was great. But I have to say that because one of my things that I say all the time is in this era, who is giving the kids the information? Like, where are they getting it from if they just sitting online all day? How do they know what's cool, what's not, what's G, what's not? You know what's funny? And here's the point that I just thought of this morning. Trolling, right? I don't know what that means. But I think new kids have made that word up to be able to poke at you and make fun of you when you try to do something back.
Yeah. Or say something back.
Yes.
Right.
The fucking nerds have taken over.
That for a long time now. But you know, here's the thing, like, it's like what you said. It's like, with me, I find it that it's like when you're growing up, right? Who did you really identify with? People that you related to, right? The person that didn't look like you, didn't sound like you didn't relate to him. Fuck off this corner, boy. You shouldn't be on the corner, go to school. You didn't want to hear that. But the hustler, the dude that you admired, the dude that you respected, the dude that you know lived a certain kind of lifestyle, you kind of respected what he had to say. So a lot of times when I speak, it's because I come to the people as the people. I look as them. They know my story. So it's like I'm speaking from a certain perspective, not like you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, but you know what it is. You know, this lifestyle leads into a certain type of death in one way or another, whether that be prison or jail or just life and just living in the street forever and you just fucking live out there until you get blown away. You understand? So it's all about perspective, man. You know?
As hip hop fans, and again, sometimes you were saying the streets and the internet should not mix shit. Even with the Young Dolph situation, like he dropped an album called Bulletproof. And the album titles was like 100 shots in Charlotte and They Couldn't Hit Me, and a lot of people read that because the whole album title was basically saying
about the
taunting,
was taunting the people who shot at his bulletproof SUV 100 times. Now, I mean, me and Joe even talked about it. It was like, just off of that, you might have thought that shooting was like some publicity stunt for the album, but no.
I thought it was a stunt. Anytime I read your bulletproof vehicle was shot at 100 times in front of the show. That's what happened.
I don't know if it was bulletproof at the time. I think he bulletproofed it after, no?
No,
it was bulletproof.
The whole time?
It was bulletproof. He was smart enough to get a bulletproof vehicle.
Maybe it was a bulletproof. No.
Yeah, so when I see that, I think, what's the other fucking shooting? In Miami, Ross, the car, whatever they was doing, I thought that was fun. I think all that shit's fun. You're not trying to kill nobody. We're in Miami. You're at the Fountain Blue. I just think that, but I'm jaded. I'm jaded because I remember last decade when people did this.
They was having rooms full of shit. You should get caught with a gun. Like,
Had the cops pull you over. Hey, let's shoot out in front of I-97. That was the new publicity.
But who gave that kind of advice? Your internal team, not a label, right?
So niggas would just stage some shit.
Niggas were staging. Where's Gravy? Get Gravy up here.
That ain't no stage shit.
I'm not sure what happened to that guy. What was that?
And Gravy is my man.
What was not sure
come
what
on,
he was
man.
thinking.
Plaxico, now I'm
yeah,
not rolling.
that was Plaxico before Plaxico.
Yeah, I'm not rolling.
He's
come
the
on.
first
They was
guy.
wild last decade.
Cheddar Bob, that guy. Yeah. Right? Oh,
Well, we quickly realized the Young Dolph shit was no publicity stunt. Yo, I got nervous for him because I always, again, I ain't no street dude, but I'm like, if you don't know exactly who the niggas was that was shooting at you, why taunt him knowing that there's a potential that y'all beef could escalate, and the next time they come around, they're gonna try to do more than they're gonna try to catch you in another situation where your bulletproof vehicle can't help.
I pray for all parties involved, and let's hope that Young Dolph gets better soon.
Absolutely.